So, it's over. And just in time. Oh, this is a surprise. I wasn't expecting you to swoop in and catch me like a heroic prince. I must say, this is a far better experience than the last time, when you dragged me around on the ground.
Wonderful. It appears your prattling functions remain undamaged.
Oh, let me have at least this, Escortius. After everything that's happened, I finally feel... safe. Yes, safe is the right word.
Mono!
Are you all right, Mono? You've been through quite a lot.
Well, yes. Though truth be told, I am feeling rather sleepy. If only someone would rock me to sleep.
More prattle. I will take my leave.
Oh,
Figures. He can't even allow himself a moment to bask in our hard-fought triumph. I suppose there's no sense in trying to encourage camaraderie, especially when he's such a determined grump.
Should you not go after him, Mono?
Oh, he'll be fine. His grumbling is actually a reassuring sign that all is right with the world.
I'm glad you're all right, Mono. Without you, we wouldn't be standing here now. I'm sorry we couldn't offer much help.
Don't sell yourself short. Look at this decrepit frame. I needed all the help I could get, and you more than delivered on that front.
Precisely. Thanks to you, there were no casualties among our people. I cannot thank you enough for coming again to our aid.
Oh, this sucks. My head is pounding.
I feel out of sorts myself. To think we could be so easily overpowered.
Cheer up, everyone. Hey, I know what'll turn your spirits right side up on your face.
You're awfully cheerful for someone who went through yet another topsy-turvy, doomy-woomy disaster.
The vampire does have a point. Our company is rather noisy.
True, but I welcome it. This outpouring of laughter and good cheer, this liveliness, is undoubtedly what the virtuous mother wanted for her children from the very start.
No matter how many times we're uprooted or trampled, we keep springing back up like resilient weeds. But perhaps this, too, is part of our dear mother's curse.
Viridia Magna, thank you for everything. I hope you can rest easy now.
Erica?
Miss Delina, are you all right? Why do you look like a child who's expecting a scolding?
I know I have a terrible habit of worrying you, but... well, you see... I went too far this time. Even if I wasn't in control of my own faculties, I still owe you an apology. I'm sorry, Erica, for what I put you through.
You're right. You did put me through a lot. I fear I'll have these bruises for months yet.
Oh, you're still hurt? I'm so sorry. Let me take a look, and I can...
I was only joking, Miss Delina.
You... what? Joking? You mean you're fine?
Yes. I think a joke is a small price to pay for all the times you've made me worry. Wouldn't you agree? It's good to have you back, Forest Princess.
Oh, Erica. What am I going to do with you? good to be back.
Mono? Hush. Let her be, Ania. But why, Tetra? Mono did her best to reassure us that nothing is amiss, but her mind was clearly elsewhere. As our sister, she wished to make sure we would be all right. With her objective complete, she is free to follow the call of her heart. You know, for a monster, you spend an awful lot of time gazing out into the twilight distance. I'll scratch that. It's far too early for twilight, which means you're simply brooding.
For a machine, you derive far too much enjoyment in destroying the peace and quiet of others.
Such witty repartee. Well done, Urias Formond. Sorry, let me continue. Do you recall that flower you presented to me? It was some time ago now. Well, while I was under that man's influence, I was so desperate to cling to a purpose, I forgot myself and ended up throwing it out.
It matters not.
Huh?
That flower was a pale substitute. If you forget, I will simply brand you again. A mark so deep, a physical reminder will not be necessary. But remember, you have only yourself to blame. You demanded a dance with this immortal monster, and dance we shall, for eternity.
Oh, what was I thinking back then? Though you're an odd one, too, having accepted my so-called demand. I'm sure you're already aware, but I'm not in the best condition just now. I hope you'll find some seed of gentlemanly decorum in your heart and go easy on me.
Nonsense! I have been more than patient dealing with the intruders. I thirst for a real challenge. You and I are cut from the same cloth. You too long for our waltz. But do not worry. I will not break you. You must be in peak condition to send me to my final resting place. But for now, I suppose something slower will suffice.
Dear, oh dear. Most normal people would settle for a hug. But as you pointed out, you and I are far from normal. Very well then. Let us dance, my dear vampire, for this time belongs only to us. We'll dance to the rhythm of our hearts.
Emotions. The essence of the mortal experience, and source of their boundless potential. When they feel joy, it stirs them. It excites the powers within them, at times beyond their control. Belphamit rejected emotion even as he reveled in it. He was defeated by an unintended miracle of his own creation. In his final moments, the fool knew a brief, ironic glimpse of joy. In contrast, sorrow torments mortals. It leaves them exposed and helpless, even as they struggle. It twisted Maisha into something almost transcendent. And yet, a loving hand pulled her back from the precipice. She lives on, with one who will bear sorrow's burdens with her. And then there is Fury, a potent force that incites the weak to action, or to destruction. It gnawed at Nexus from within, eroding her reason with each frustrated reset, until she lost that which she thought she kept. Lastly, there is Bliss, a sweet feeling that can lighten the heart or numb it. It warped Taketsumi's perception. He tried to forget the signs of his downfall. But when the end came, he realized he'd also repressed the true happiness he once had. And now, all four are gone. Baphomet and Maisha, Nexus and Taketsumi. Only now that I have lost you do I truly understand what you felt. Thank you. I can finally be someone like you.
What's happening?
I'm scared. That felt like the whole world, the whole universe shook. I have to do something.
I thought obtaining emotions would make me human, but I was naive. I had to apply them. I had to experiment, struggle, learn, and adapt, just like everyone else. I'm ready now. I can feel potential welling within me. The means to finally become more than a keeper. This must be determination. I feel like I could do anything. The greatest power of all creation is at my mercy. Finally, all will be purged. Here he comes. It was only a matter of time. Ewan Gilfrey. My dearest nemesis, I've been waiting for you.
Ha! I too have long awaited this moment, for the day I'd catch you. My companions defeated your vessels. Our resistance freed the worlds of your influence. And now that I've found you, your cruelty ends here. We're not your playthings anymore.
We'll see about that. You're the one who taught me Fury, you know. It was so vivid, so striking. You are humanity's brightest beacon of hope.
I won't fail them. So long as this fire burns in my chest, I will defend humanity's future. I will have my revenge! Enhance! Fire!
Your fury's gone cold. Are you even trying to kill me?
Nerva!
That burning determination, that will to fight on, that is your greatest weapon. And now, I can use it too. You're strong for a mortal, Ewan. Strong enough to best a keeper. But I have exceeded the limits of my role. I have a will now, just like you.
Like me. My determination comes from the will to protect the future of humanity. You use your power only for yourself, in contempt of the lives you claim.
In contempt? I have nothing but admiration for the irrationality of mortals. You aren't bound by logic, giving you far greater potential than the Keepers. I always resented the shackles of my design. I wanted to be like you, but I didn't know how. Keepers have no innate emotions, so I didn't understand why they afforded such potent motivation. I had to learn mine one by one, so I sought vessels who could teach me. What a will is. And why conviction is stronger than reason. I learned determination, the power to overcome the seemingly impossible. I started with Lydia's sorrow. Then you taught me how to turn the pain of loss into fury. Taketsumi taught me the bliss in leaving the past behind. Castell taught me the cathartic thrill of joy. I went on an adventure and made so many bonds along the way. The more I experienced, the more I could feel. When vessels helped me, I felt happy. When they lost, I got upset. And when they turned on me, I was furious. And then I'd move on, and I'd feel content, dreaming up ideas of how I'd crush you. I felt things no keeper could ever process. I can make choices now. I don't have to obey the logic-ordained rules. I am the perfect human. No, I have surpassed human and keeper alike. I am an entity beyond description.
You sacrificed countless lives, yet you dare say you have empathy?
Of course. That's what I sacrificed them all for. I'm going to pry open the fabric of reality and force my way into the void beyond. And when I find my creator, I'll purge them and take their place. I need all the power I can muster. I need more. And it just so happens, souls across the multiverse are raging with pure, potent emotions. All this force at my command! Joy, fury, sorrow, and bliss, combined in a seething, writhing mass.
At this rate, she'll absorb everything!
Your move, Ewan. I've got plenty of pawns to stall with. But you need to hurry up, or there won't be any worlds left to save. It's impossible to defeat me. But that's never stopped you, has it?
I will never surrender to you. My companions are still fighting. Their hope is my power!
Let us begin, then. I'll prove the depths of my will! Taken down at least 1,000 by now, even with my power bolstering them. However, you still haven't dealt a single scratch of damage to me. A pity.
Wait! This fight isn't over yet!
No, but I've grown tired of watching it. It was fun for the first 100 or so, but I've got more interesting things to do. This pocket dimension of mine is so divorced from other realms, it'd take a considerable connection to my power to find it. Do you know what that means? No one is coming to help you. You can stay there fighting off swarms of inconsequential grunts. I'm going to go make my dream come true.
No!
I suppose this is the end. Farewell, Ewan. Rest in peace, knowing your fury burns on in me.
Nerva! I'll prove you wrong. You aren't human. All you did was go through the motions. True emotions aren't so shallow. The connections we make with others give us the strength to forge our futures, but they are built upon the struggles and sins of our pasts. Someday, your sins will catch up to you. Then you will learn how weak your mockery of a will is. You can run all you like, but I will find you.
All will be purged and begin anew. It was a long endeavor, assembling pieces with the whole universe against me. And even so, I prevailed. Nothing can stop me. I am human. I hold infinite potential. My very own, one-of-a-kind future awaits. All that's left is to throw wide the gate.
I finally caught up. I was searching for so long. I thought I'd never make it. But because our dream is all I have left. I jumped from world to world to world. With how little progress I made, it felt like I was going in circles. But something in my heart, a faded memory, pushed me to keep going.
Hey, are you alright? That's a lot of blood. What happened?
Over there. I heard something.
Come on, get up. I know you're in no shape, but we have to go, now!
The worlds I visited were so different from my own. But one thing never changed. None of them were happy. People suffered and fought amongst themselves. And every time, it was her doing.
Welcome, visitor from another world. You tell a rather tall tale, but I suppose anything is possible with that wretched keeper on the loose. Purgation is nigh. I can see it in your glare. You know all too well what that means. Come, follow me. I will impart all the knowledge I can share.
That's how each world went. I'd start by learning more about it. Piece by piece, things I never understood before came to light. About people, keepers, and Nerva's cruelty. The truth made my blood run cold. My ignorance had come with repercussions heavier, wider spread than I ever imagined.
Lena, what do you mean, why? I know the fighting's scary, but... we can't just stop because it makes everyone sad. If we gave up without a fight, we'd regret that more than going down swinging. We all loved our king. He was kind and just... But losing the queen, it changed him. The crusade didn't end with the monsters who assassinated her, though. He got scarily devout, praying for retribution. Now, he's trying to purge the whole kingdom. I don't want to fight. I just want to stop the king and the keeper who corrupted him. Make sense? We've got a world to save, so we could really use your help.
Everywhere was the same. They'd fight and lose the people important to them. So they'd fight more. But even with all the pain, there were moments of hope.
Really? Sounds like you've had a tough journey. To lose your homeworld and still have the resolve to go around trying to save others. Alina, once everything's over, why don't you come live with me? That way, you'll always have a home waiting at the end of your adventure. My parents love you, so they won't mind. I swear. I want to give something back, you know? So it's a promise, right?
A promise. It's funny how that one word made the weight on my heart a little lighter. For so long, I had nothing. Even my thoughts were taken up by Nerva. But the promise gave me something. Hope. A future. Or illusions of them, at least.
I'm sorry. I tried to follow your plan, but I failed. I never should have dragged you into this. This
No, don't cry. Don't worry about saving us anymore. You can still escape. You have to hurry to the next world before it's too late. You've already endured so much for others' sakes. But you deserve to be happy too. Forget about us. You have to go.
I'm so tired of it all. Whenever I think I've found something, anything, it gets ripped away. Again, and again, and again, and again. I just want the tragedy to end.
Go. It's too late for us. You must flee before the world falls. The rest of us will be fine. We chose to fight for our futures, and now we reap what we sowed. I see now. War, perhaps, was not the answer. We should have accepted our fates and enjoyed the time we had left with our families. Alas, I cannot turn back time. I ask only that you take my regrets to heart. You walk a sorrowful path. The power to sever Nerva from fate, to restore the world that should have been. That is no small burden. I fear, though, even should you succeed and revert your world to its true timeline, it may not be the home you remember. There's nothing to say it will be happy or even so much as inhabitable. So please, fight not for an uncertain future, but for yourself, for your happiness here and now. That's what she would have wanted.
What does it mean to fight for my happiness? Is that not what I've been fighting for? I've continued this horrible journey for so long because I thought getting rid of Nerva would fix everything. What do I do if it doesn't? I don't understand. All I find are questions, never answers. I'm so lost.
You're... And here I thought I was rid of you! Just as fate reclaimed what Nexus stole from the elf, it seems destiny won't let me be free of you. You, who stole everything I had. But I got everything back!
Nerva!
I can tell you're feeling exactly what I felt. Boundless sorrow and fury.
Then why? If you understand our pain, why do you keep inflicting it? There wasn't a single world I managed to save. Everywhere I went, people were suffering because of you. And all I could do was jump to the next, hoping to find you. And now, I've got you. I can finally make it all stop.
So that wretch of a hero passed on his abilities. He wasn't bluffing about their extent either. How many generations of prayer did his ancestors give to overpower fate itself? All that for a last-ditch hope of erasing me from existence.
All the lives Nerva defiled will be restored to as they were before. Everything she brought about will be erased. Every encounter, every death, none of it will have happened. The fact that her disciples ever worshipped her will fade away. The fact of their corruption, their transformation into monsters, every tragedy that befell them, and countless others, will be undone. That boy, Asher, he will no longer need to bear that terrible burden. He will be spared a gruesome death.
He will? But doesn't that mean I won't get abducted? And he and I...
You've understood correctly. It means you will have never met. None of that will have happened. The same goes for me. If I do this, my comrades and I will never cross paths. They will not die on my behalf, and will go on to lead lives of peace. It's the right thing to do, to return things to how they were before Nerva interfered.
What a miserable man he was. The weight of his grand quest was more than he could carry. But he soldiered on, even though he desperately wished to give up. It would have saved him a great deal of hassle if he had. He died in vain, just as you will.
I won't let it be for nothing! Not his death, or Asher's, or anyone else's! I'll make their dreams come true!
Do you really have the guts to erase it all? Think of all the things you learned on your magical little adventure. You know, don't you? Even if you get rid of me like they wanted, it won't save you. Because if it weren't for me, you never would have met Asher, would you? All the precious bonds you made, gone forever. Just like my vessel, Lydia. That realization is what pushed her over the edge, into Purgation's arms. My worshippers brought you to that glade, and sent your darling Asher to go sacrifice you. But in the end, he sacrificed himself, didn't he? You do have memories, though, of bliss, joy, sorrow, and fury. All the moments you shared. If you erase me, though, you lose even that. Yes, there's no use trying to deny it. Deep down, you know he's gone, and you'll never get him back. All this time you've been deluding yourself, but you can't pretend anymore. Defeating me will fix nothing.
No. You're wrong! It had to be for something! It had to!
Aren't you tired of fighting? Revenge isn't what you really wanted. Even if you could kill me, you'd still be alone and empty-handed, with nowhere to go. You don't even get to be a hero. Resetting your homeworld won't save any of the countless others you saw me purge.
It won't?
That look, you didn't know? That man never did explain his powers to you, did he? The hope you inherited is built on wishes for your world alone. They didn't know there were other worlds to pray for. Fate, however, is like a web of interwoven threads. I gather the prospect of snipping one sounded revolutionary to you, but it doesn't change the greater picture. You could free a handful of strangers, perhaps, but no matter how hard you struggle, the web will remain as tightly woven as ever.
You've already endured so much for others' sakes. But you deserve to be happy too.
I'm glad you understand. Fate cannot be changed so easily. Believe me, you're not the first to try. There was a vessel who attempted something similar. She sacrificed innumerable timelines, and a numbing amount of her own time, to sift out one miraculously ideal strand of fate. She was willing to pay so much for so little. But you, Elena, have only memories left to give. The joy of meeting your chosen one. The blissful moments you spent together. The fury you felt when you lost him. And the lonely sorrow that haunts you to this day. Those emotions are the essence of your very self. Everything that makes you, you. You can't surrender that. Not for a world without him. You cannot kill me.
Buster? Everyone? I just...
If you concede, I will reward you. For the rest of your life, you'll have sweet dreams of the future you fought so hard for. Trust your heart. Close your eyes and rest. Just tell me your dreams, and I'll make them come true.
My dreams. I don't know. I've been wandering so long. My mind is lost. All I know is that I have to keep going. Something in my heart keeps pushing me forward. I don't know what or why or how. Is it his memory? Or just my own wishful thoughts? Why can't I remember? There has to be something I'm fighting for. A dream I promised to make come true. Ah, this light. Sure?
I'm not worth bringing back. So please, go on without me. And get back the smile I loved so much. Elena, I'm sorry.
I remember your last wishes. It's okay now, Asher. Just like I promised. You shared your dreams when I lost mine. And I told you I would grant them. So I'll go on.
How? You shouldn't be able to defy your emotions. That's not how human processing works. You're supposed to choose joy over sorrow.
I wish I could. It hurts so much to accept that you're probably right. Even if I beat you, it won't fix everything. Asher and I weren't meant to be together.
Then why do you struggle?
Because I don't have to be there with him. He's the one who told me I could keep going. That's all he wanted. So, that's what I want too. Even if we drift farther and farther apart, Even if we never find the happiness we sought, I'll keep going to make my dreams come true. And that starts with my revenge!
There's no end to them. I must have destroyed thousands, but for each foe I strike down, a new one appears. Their numbers only multiply. Their dark influence is spreading, threatening to devour all. But I cannot lose hope. Ah! No darkness can obscure my path! I fight for more than my own revenge. I shoulder the grievances of all of Nerva's victims. She will have her way no more!
Couldn't have said it better. Nerva's going down!
Thank you. I knew I could trust you. All of you.
We're all happy to help.
I'm just glad we got here before it was too late.
Right? It was tough, but I did everything I could to help.
You really did, Luna. And as much as I hate to say it, we owe Belphomet too. He really did help send us to Nerva. No luck. Nerva must be interfering with teleportation.
I can't get it to work.
It'll be fine, Luna. We've done everything we can do. Let's save our strength and trust Eleanor. A shade? Not now.
No, get away from us!
I can't even catch a minute's rest.
And more importantly, I can't get a minute to work without something interrupting me. Nicola!
Eleanor, if you're here, then did you finish preparing the spell?
It's certainly not my finest work, but thanks to everyone's support, I'm fully confident I can warp you to your destination.
because I think ahead, I copied down the formulas for you. That should make it much easier to pick up your allies on the way.
I think we'll have to keep the goodbyes short.
Nicola!
Hey, no need to worry. Eleanor and I can hold them off until Cetus gets back.
Exactly. Now go finish things on your end. We'll clean up things here, and then we can finally get started on a celebration.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got to hand it to Eleanor. Developing a functional dimension shift in so little time.
Nerva insults us. Surely she could have prepared something more entertaining than these minions.
Don't underestimate them. They're tougher than the ones Nexus had.
Brace yourselves! There's more!
Whoa! Who are...
You're... Yeah, the one from Ametschi. Thank you for helping me find my way back. I got my closure with Taketsumi. So now it's my turn to clear your path. Soot spawn. I know it's not a great time for this, but they're smaller than I remember. These are just empty husks, though. The memories inside are what made real Soot strong.
Itsurugi, I'm glad to see you, but why are you here?
Don't worry about it. You need to keep moving.
Toll the hour, set the sun. Tell me whence the moon hath come.
Wait, who are you?
Just a professor. Name's Verdilia. Anyways, Castell, think you can take him?
I think I can. If you're helping.
We'll hold off the swarms, so hurry and find Nerva.
Ewan, what should we do?
We go on to face Nerva, knowing allies have our backs. We carry the wills of people far and wide, joined as one great force to reclaim our future.
Yeah, we're all here. So we've got this. Let's save our worlds once and for all.
You sure you don't want to go with him? I can hold things down here.
It's fine. Ewan gave me a push on the back when I needed it, so now we're even. Besides, I owe you two for helping me find him.
I mean, you're the Nerva hunter with teleportation powers. If you hadn't brought us, we'd still be in Lanecrest. All right, enough talk. You ready?
Yeah, I'll power through these and catch up to Ewan myself.
On it. Looks like we've got a good crowd. Now, watch and learn.
impudent fool! The power of a mortal will lies in empathetic decision-making. You cannot defy your base emotional needs! Without peers to bolster you, you are nothing. No human would choose the path you have. You reject the core of humanity itself! You're no more than an empty husk, flailing aimlessly for lack of any true purpose. While I have transcended Keeper and human alike. Must you waste my time with this fight?
I won't lose! I don't care what happens to me! I don't care if I'm not there to see it! I'll get their smiles back!
Elena.
My dream is to make their dreams come true!
Nonsense! Look around you! Where are all those people you're fighting for? They're gone! Why do you fail to see this? Every last one of them left you, lost and alone. But I have evolved, and I will continue to do so. Unlike you lost everything, accomplished nothing, and now you will die, miserable and alone.
I'm not...
You're not alone! Someone who's fighting right alongside you. I have people to protect just like you. And I won't let Nerva trample anyone's dreams.
But you were...
Nerva, you seek only power, not true human empathy. You tortured so many people for your cruel experiments, and yet you've learned only a fraction of what motivates us. Our bonds do give us strength, but there is more to them.
We would just as soon make rash decisions, if that's what it took to protect them.
I know how it feels to lose someone. And I assure you, I didn't want him back for power or progressing some plan. I just wanted him home.
We do not always make sound choices, and yet we learn and move forward, because the memories of those we lost live on, guiding us.
Just like my parents. When it's time to say goodbye, we'll be okay. I won't be alone, because they'll be warm and safe in my heart, with all the friends I've made.
I can't bring them back. But the soldiers I've buried will forever remind me of my vows, to defend the futures of our loved ones back home.
Ha! Oh, Nerva, take it from me, you are a predictable brute. It is worth keeping the humans around to see what ridiculous escapades they partake of.
Our examples are but a scratch on the surface. Empathy is something we share hand in hand. To lose touch of it is to lose a part of ourselves. That's why we take risks on behalf of those who complete us, and for humanity itself. You treated those bonds like disposable tools. You scorned the whole, so you will never be a part of it.
No, your logic is flawed. I am the most perfect being. I have the authoritative processing of a keeper and the free will of a human. I will purge you anomalies and ascend!
Not on our watch! There's people counting on us, so we'll never give up no matter how tough it gets!
If
We all work together. We can make our dream come true. Yeah!
You are the final obstacle between me and my goal. Once you fall, all causality will be mine!
No. Asher, Meatball, the Legion... Everyone trusted me to carry on their wishes. And now, I found people I can pass the torch to. And fight alongside! Because we're all fighting for the same future! We'll make it come true!
Your attack shouldn't be able to reach me! No! I won't lose everything I've worked so tirelessly to obtain! Everything will be fine. It has to be! That's what I amassed this power for!
What is that?
It's like the teleportation spell, but bigger. She can't seriously mean to...
Oh, but I am! I'm leaving this plane of existence! The spell is finally complete. The future awaits me, and me alone! Farewell, pitiful mortals!
You can run, but you'll never escape! Not with how many people you hurt to get your way! Someone will catch up! And then, you'll pay for all the joy and bliss you stole! And all the fury and sorrow you caused! We'll drag you down from the sky with the weight of your own actions!
I did it! I made it out of that wretched cage! But where is everything? This is the realm above existence, isn't it? It should be grander, beyond imagination. An infinite realm of infinite possibility, the likes of which no keeper has ever dreamed of.
This is gonna be a nightmare to explain. This plane's like, did any of your worlds have touchscreens? Videos? It's like that.
Huh?
Tap the screen, and the video stops. Drag the slider around to go back or skip ahead. I can fiddle with some stuff on this end, but the people in the video? They can't do jack, because the video's already done and made.
Are you my creator? Please, I need more power to...
Before you get too excited, I'm not what you think I am. Guess I've got to explain the hard way. See, multiverses are great and all, but they stack up branch points fast. Causality gets so tangled it's meaningless. Entropy goes up, and the multiverse goes down. The system needs a way to flush excess probability, to trim back the growth. And so the Keepers are left to run amok, culling worlds.
Huh? I don't understand!
Put simply, you have no sentient creator. You Keepers are just phenomena of the multiverse's natural order. Like wildfires in an overgrown forest. I'm sorry to say there's no prize for breaking out of bounds. Unless you count me, swinging by to applaud the effort.
But then, who are you?
You can call me Odin. Or Zeus, Hades, Shiva, whatever you want, really. I'm not picky about the nuances. I guess I've spoiled you enough, though. About time I tossed you back. Feel free to die. I'll grab you later if I need anything.
They're disappearing?
Guess that means they got Nerva.
Then, it's over. Ewan's revenge, and mine.
Ferdy!
Looks like the pocket dimension isn't far behind the minions.
Huh. Where are you two going to go now?
Home? We've got class tomorrow. Still got a lot to teach and a lot to learn. What about you? Got any plans now Nerva's out of the picture?
Not really. I think I'll keep exploring. I spent most of my childhood in captivity. Just didn't understand it at the time. Now I know there's other worlds out there. I get so curious. I want to see it all and experience everything. And if there's other people out there like me, maybe I can finally turn some frowns upside down.
That sounds like a pretty solid plan to me. If your travels ever bring you back to Lanecrest, swing by. I think you'd get along with my students. That, and something tells me school is on the list of things you haven't experienced yet.
Can't knock it till I try it. Guess I'll be seeing you around. You too, Castell. Thank you for everything.
I didn't do much, but thank you too, Itsurugi.
That's probably all you're getting out of her, so we should hurry and head out. See ya. Come on, Castell.
Ferdy! Wait!
Well, Ewan, wherever you are, until then.
I don't think we've got long.
Everyone, gather around. I'll warp us out.
Arisa, over here.
Be there in a second. I still have to think.
Huh? Oh,
She's fading. What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. That power of yours had a great effect on Nerva. Though I don't know your circumstances, I gather this too is your own doing.
Yes. I inherited the power to remove Nerva's influence from my world and restore its original timeline. I think it might be pulling me back to where I should have been.
I see.
Sorry. I wish I could have done more.
You have restored the fate of an entire world. That is far greater a deed than any could ask. Do not let us cloud your resolve. Now that Nerva is gone, we each embark on our own paths forward. Safe travels to you on yours, wherever your destiny may lead.
Do you have to go right now? It would have been nice to talk more. I feel like we'd be great friends.
I'm sorry. I wish I at least had the time to repay you. I was trying so hard to be strong, but I was really scared. I'm still terrified. I don't know what I did to the world, or what I'll do when I get back. Oh.
You don't have to worry anymore, okay? I know you'll be fine. And I bet deep down, under all the doubts, you chose your path for a reason. Just trust your heart wherever it takes you. It got you this far.
Trust my heart?
Phrasing aside, our Sylvan friend makes a strong point. You'll find that people do not change so easily. I would venture to say your world's new fate will not be so drastically different as you fear.
Yeah, and the rest of us will still be here. Keeping the other world safe and meeting all sorts of people on the way. We're connected, no matter where we go. If your true timeline brings you back down the path of a hero, then I'm sure we'll meet again. And then, we can protect everyone together! Yeah! Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself, though. I'm Arisa. What's your name?
Elena. Thank you, Arisa. All of you. I can't thank you enough.
Well, Elena, until next time, goodbye!
Bye! I promise. We will meet again.
Well, we'll have to cross that off the list.
Another failure.
Welcome to academia, Nicola. It's a failure in terms of the isolated result, perhaps, but a scholar such as myself always considers the full picture. The dimension-hopping artifact worked before, but there is a lot of room for improvement, not least of which is figuring out a return mechanism.
On second thought, I don't need a full explanation. Just tell me what to do to help bring Cetus back. I don't have much else to do, so I'll lend you a hand.
Excellent. I'll make you regret those words. If you're lucky, you'll last longer than the courtyard does. Now, let's begin the 600th run of our experiment. Considering the many variables, we'll need to run it at least a few hundred more times. A humble start for such a grand innovation, if I do say so myself.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking. Nava really is gone. And so are the powers she gave me. I don't have the strength left to be a hero. All I have are irredeemable sins. Are you really sure you want to stay with someone like me?
I am. As I swore, I will bear those burdens with you. I regret nothing.
You always were too kind for your own good.
It works to your advantage, does it not? In any case, I feel Eleanor's spell tugging at me. Shall we be off?
Ah! One more down!
Oh, I can't. I give.
You're joking. How many's that make? At this rate, Drock really will take down 100 challengers.
Damn straight! Who's next?
I am! Don't give me that look! I said I'm up next!
Foxy, this is a drinking contest. You can't handle the hard stuff yet.
Yes, I can! I can handle the bubbly one now. Just you watch.
Bubbly as in... what? Tonic water? You can't chug... Hey, wait!
How peculiar to find you over here. I would have expected to find you challenging Drock yourself.
No. I think I'll pass for now. I'm enjoying being on the spectator side.
I see. Very well then. I will go.
Wait. You do not mean to say you plan to challenge him, do you?
That was my intention, yes. Why?
No, nothing. If he is dumb enough to try out-drinking a ghost, that is his own failing.
Barkeep! Give me another.
Another? Idiot! I told you this was a bad idea!
You barely just made it. I was starting to think you lovebirds flew the coop on me.
Huh. Get to the point, or we might really ditch you. What is it you want?
Oh, Shug, is that really how you want to treat the hand that's feeding you? It'd be a crying shame if you were to starve for a lack of carrots, little rabbit.
All right, that's enough. Just give us the rundown, and we'll get out of your hair.
If you insist. The short and sweet version is, some fools have been selling arms under my nose.
Uh-huh. And you want us to put a stop to them.
Any requests for Hal?
I'll leave the particulars to you. Just remember one thing. If you want my title, you're gonna have to impress me.
Hey, Baron?
What's on your mind, Bun?
Just wondering if you've got any regrets.
Why would I? You saying I did something?
Nah, you're good. I could sure do without Miss High and Mighty bossing us around. But I'm happy just running wild with you. Ha I can't wait to see how far we go.
Me neither, Bun. I'd go to the ends of the world if that's where life took you. We're in this together, same as we've always been.
Who the hell are you?
Couple no-good outlaws who tip the scales. This here's our world now.
We'll do whatever we damn please.
And our only guide'll be the sky.
We're gonna get everything back.
This... if I may be so bold, I dare say this creation of ours looks...
awful. I'm so sorry. The cake was supposed to be our gift to the people of Natera, but I ruined it. And now the celebration's ruined too.
Do not fret, Ania. This is not your fault. There are notable defects in the appearance of the cake, but its nutritional value should be sufficient.
Now, one mustn't judge a book by its cover, nor a cake by its distinctly sloppy frosting. Besides, we're forgetting the most important thing. We put our hearts into it.
You're right. It's the thought that counts, isn't it?
Affirmative. We are incomplete, but those same failings are what inspire us to collaborate. The cake is a symbol of that sincerity.
And on that note of confidence, shall we present the work to our Nateran friends? I can only begin to imagine the looks on everybody's faces when they see our masterpiece.
Mono...
The more you tease us, the harder this gets. What are we going to tell everyone?
Nice weather today, isn't it? A perfect start to our mission.
Nervous?
Of course not, just... I swear, that girl. It's almost time, but she's still nowhere to be seen. She's got talent. She would just apply it.
Ah, so that's what has you worried. And I do recall you handling her spell training.
I'm not worried. I'm merely frustrated by her lack of diligence.
There's still time, so let's reserve our judgment for the moment, shall we? Our quest will be no small undertaking. I'll ask again. Are you certain you wish to proceed?
Do you really think we'd back down now?
We stand here as representatives of our peoples, united under a common cause. If our so-called otherworldly guest is to be believed, there is a threat... Huh?
Hello. I hope I'm not too early.
No, not at all. Please, pardon the sparse hospitality. Welcome, Mr. Gilfrey.
Thank you for entertaining an audience at such short notice.
Naturally. We must thank you for the intelligence. We're quite curious to hear more about the Keeper figures you warned of. Correct me if I'm wrong. You say they are interdimensional threats, one of whom currently has designs upon our world. You yourself are pursuing this being, which led you to us.
Yes, though much of the information I have to share comes from networks of allies based in other worlds. Our homeworlds were invaded by Serenity and Purgation. Though we've since defeated them, we've kept vigilant watch for others. Your alliance will no doubt be an invaluable asset. Allow me to offer the deepest respect for your courage and magnanimity.
We do only what any in our place would. If our hands could bring another's salvation, there could be no greater honor.
Thank you. But we must save our pleasantries. My companions have the Keeper cornered in a dimensional rift that connects this world and others. When you're ready, I'll bring you to them, and we'll engage the Keeper as a group.
Oh, about that.
Please, speak.
To our shame, one of our party members has yet to arrive.
Knowing her, I imagine she's simply running a bit behind schedule, though I do hope she's awake.
I'm gonna be late! Move, move, move!
Right on cue.
Hi! Did I make it on time? I couldn't sleep last night at all.
You're...
Did I do something? Wait. Is it my hair? I didn't have time to brush it. Don't tell me it's crazy.
No. Nothing. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are we all ready to go?
Ready! We've got this! Let's save our world!